Alright, Homesteader family, so this is a video for one of my subscribers that was asking about my septic system, what I did here at the ranch. You can see this is from a big windstorm, took this tree down earlier this year, and the fence bent over. But anyhow, you can see all throughout here, this was all where the goats were, all through here, the chickens, the ducks, the geese, and you can see they ate everything down to dirt. So now it's dirt and rock. And with it being dry, it didn't help. But as you can see over here, I have no problem with growing stuff. And this is what I'm talking about with culture beds and everything else. I mean, look at all this. Because of all the straw and branches and everything that's been built up, and of course right there, that white cap above my finger is part of the washing machine where it sprays out up there. I've got that whole bar from right there all the way across, and it shoots water out. But anyhow, that water soaks all that wood absorbs the water, and then you're able to grow everything. Now with my septic, I built this box last year or year before, along with the 255-gallon drums I have behind it. So here in the back, I have the one pipe that comes from my main house that I did, and then this pipe comes from the upstairs that I added on later. And what I did was I took this big log. You can see parts of it right here, right there, goes all the way out. There's the big root. But I took a big log, I laid that out, then I brought home a bunch of mulch. I covered this whole area with mulch. You can see the mulch all the way around. And then the weeds I've been throwing down from the driveway, and just throwing the weeds down here, which some of them got stuck on here. But anyhow, with the culture style bed, that log absorbed all that moisture, and now all these plants are dug into the base of that tree trunk, and there's also other sticks underneath the mulch. Well, with all that holding the moisture, this is a self-composing or composting septic system. So any moisture, when this fills up with water, seeps down into the ground because it's not a sealed bottom, and that moisture is going and feeding all these plants. So where you see with the drought we're having this year, and the goats that ate everything down prior to last year or this year, everything's gone. But because I built the septic system the way I built it, I mean, look at all this greenery. I mean, the plants right here are a good 5 feet tall down there. And then you look even on the other side of the fence, there's some grasses and stuff, but nothing really grows in a drought. But here, I mean, you've got gigantic plants that are doing fantastic. You know, there's some sage. This is a mullein weed. And I'm not sure what all this junk is. There's some mullein weeds right there with the yellow tops. But this just goes to show what the culture bed does. And then, like I said, that little bit of water, I do laundry once a week. No more. Sometimes I go a week and a half. And that little bit of water gives these plants all this life. Nothing else is growing on here because there's no moisture. But you add a little bit of moisture to a culture bed, it takes off like crazy. And like I said, if we would ever get rain, we would see a lot more stuff going on here. And once I get out to the ranch and get everything built over there, I'll really be doing good, because I'm going to be doing the whole farm and everything like that in a culture bed with the back to Eden, spreading all the mulch, because that mulch helps to give all that its layer in order for it to continue to grow. And I mean, if I squat down here, you can see, you know, look at a cinder block 8 inches, And that goes to show you just how deep and how tall those weeds go. So something to consider when you're homesteading. You might want to get a bunch of logs, sticks, biomass, and build yourself your own agriculture back to Eden style beds. So I'll talk to you guys later.